Hi all, how are we going? Welcome to another round of Red Ski's Righteous Readings. I'm Red Ski. So we will be doing Capricorn now, Rising Moon and Sun, and I will be using the Light Seekers Tarot as a gift to say thank you to all my loyal subscribers and viewers on this on my channel. Since I started at May of this year, I have been taking out some of my tarot decks, my go-to decks, and putting them into storage. And as a gift to use, I've selected 6 decks. My personal decks that I only would normally use for myself, or decks that I think that have been overly used from other tarot readers that I've still collected over time. I am pulling out six lucky decks, most of which I only use for my own personal readings, for you guys as a bit of a thank you. It is December and it's all about giving, and I wanted, as small of a token as it is, I wanted to give something to all of my beautiful star signs. So each 2 star signs are designated a deck, and it is done quite on the hop. I will designate 2 star signs for each of the special decks, and you'll get your star signs read for this month with one of the beautiful decks. Now, special notes, I will be taking time off mid-December to mid-January during the Australian school holidays. I am a single mum to 5 beautiful sons, 3 under 3, or 3 and under, and yes, it does get a little bit hectic. So it would be almost impossible for me to try to do readings during that time. And in all honesty, Christmas is all about family, and I really just want to focus on my family during that time. This year has been a heck of a year for me, as it has for everyone this year. 2020 will not be easily forgotten as we move into 2021. Now, so I'll be taking some time off. That was my point. So this will be your last reading from me for this year. This is the final, and it is the main reading for December, and it is my final reading for 2020. So I'd like to say an exceptional and a massive thank you to everyone for all of their support, Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn rising, and I do really, beyond words, appreciate, I sincerely and wholeheartedly appreciate all the likes, comments, the subscribers who have subscribed to join my channel, all the beautiful feedback that I have received this year since starting my channel in May, Red Ski's Righteous Readings. I can't really put into words how I feel about everything you guys have done for me. And I know this is a very small token, but this is the best I could do to give back to you guys. So without further ado, I will get into your December reading, but I did just want to say thank you so much. And I really hope 2021 comes in with some really, really good stuff for Capricorn, for all my signs actually. But without further ado, and getting too far ahead, let's hit it, my dear Capricorn, rising, moon and suns, and see what's coming in for December 2020. The intention I'll be putting in today is from the 1st of December 2020 to the 1st of January 2021, because I really want to feel that new year energy. Now, also, I may pop on to do one special reading for the new year. New year energy is so alive and electric, and I do love it. If it is possible, I will probably do this live to be my first live. I would absolutely love to be able to have the opportunity to do that, but I can't promise anything just yet, so keep an eye on the channel. Information will come as it is available. But until then, my dear Capricorns, this will be the final reading from me for 2020, and I really hope you enjoy it. So here we go. Oh, Capricorn, this is going to be an intense reading. It's going to be a real deep one for the last of 2020. A bit like the Pisces reading I did last night. I had to go to bed after, put it that way. Alright, let us begin. So you're currently coming into this reading, current energy is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Excuse me, a bit froggy today. Stagnation here. You know, lack of determination or direction, you know. There's a lot of idleness coming into December, not knowing what way to go. Choices are there and present. Work life, home life, relationships, Capricorn. Really very much feeling shit out at the moment. Not making anything solid choice right now. Feeling like across the board, let it sit. You know what I mean? Let it sit, shelve it is the expression I'm hearing from the divine right now. Just shelve it. Like that book that you've always wanted to read that sits upon that shelf. It's still there and you can do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's not taken from you. It's just not being done right now. And I'm feeling as if that is the choices. Sorry, how you're going about your options at the moment. A lot of choices, a lot of options, but meh. You know, I don't know what one I want. I'm not picking anything right now because I'm not quite sure. I'm feeling that shit out. I'm feeling that out. You know what I mean? Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, Capricorn, especially with the way 2020 has been. You know, I know the taboo word, the V word, the virus. But, you know, it's been a hard year for everyone. And a lot of people are still very much thick in that energy. Crossings, obstacles, number 2, the second card, 10 of Pentacles reversed. You can understand why I said this is going to be a bit of a tense reading. Because the 10 of Pentacles reversed, again, bad odds, possible loss, you know. There could be, you know, a loss of inheritance, dissipation. There could be gambling issues here. Robbery, being robbed as well, like literally theft, something, money, objects taken from you, monetary advancement taken. Bad odds. You know, if you were to roll the dice, you would get snake eyes several times. It's like that bad odds. You're just not getting that 50-50 chance coming through, Capricorn. So my best advice would be no investing, no gambling, nothing that takes the game of chance, because you're likely to get less than 1% odds coming in favor kind of feeling. It's really dogmatic odds. It's really problematic because it's just, you feel like nothing in the current is going your way. You're feeling very, trying to move through molasses, you know, it's just bloody almost impossible. Stuck in the mud type situations. Okay, crowning card hanging above you. 2 of Pentacles, okay? So this is difficulties in launching new projects. Again, like I was saying, difficult situations, troubles. Could be some embarrassment attached to this. This is juggling, finding balance here. What goes up comes down, what goes down comes up. It's a flow of incoherency almost, like out of balance, out of sequence. I'm feeling that very much for you. You just can't find the center to hold yourself in like a liberty pose, you know, with arms outstretched, but of equal stature and of equal height. It's very much, I put one arm up and the other goes down. I just cannot find equal balance here. There's a real imbalance is in the forefront of that. And this next card may tell me why, because this is the foundation, the reason we are here, the root of this. Goddamn, a root card with the 9 of Swords. And this card depicts it perfectly. The Light Seekers Tarot's artwork, I think, is second to none, in all honesty. The only reason I've never used this deck is I do feel it has been so overused by other tarot readers that I just think you've seen enough of it. Get a little bit bored. The Wild Unknown, unfortunately, is another deck. Favourite of mine that I've never used for this reason. Let's get back into it. 9 of Swords. There's so much concern and anxiety over, you know, a loved one and everything in general. There's despair here. Sleepless nights, staying up, air energy, all up in your head, overthinking, over analyzing it, all up in your head to the point where you can't sleep. You're a mess. You're a mess about this shit, Capricorn. Overthinking, you know, sometimes in these situations, I'm a Gemini sun, as I said, Capricorn rising. I'm all up in my head constantly. I'm a mess. But when I get into these motions, especially when it comes to love, and this does happen to me even now as I've gotten older, I could go weeks thinking about a problem, banging it out. What I do to myself to stop now is just say, red ski, let go of the rain skis and let the divine take this wheel for you today. And that's what I do. I let go of the thought, the theory, the possibility, the anxiety, and I say, beep that. I'm going to let go of this wheel, let go of these reins, let go of the chains, the shackles, the connection, the thought, the theory, and I'm taking a day off. I'm putting that over there. It'll still be there tomorrow. And I often find within that period of time, by the time I come back, I don't often come back to it because that problem has been resolved, or I've put it to bed, or I'm thinking down a different path by that point. Just a suggestion. It works for some. Now, past energy leaving you now, but still prevalent as it is in this reading, and that is none other than the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful card. Because this is saying, you know, satisfaction, and there was accomplishment and contentment and success, favourable relationships, love, joy, devotion, you know, unselfish sentiment. Good friends maybe, or high spirits. There's warmth here, serenity and pleasures derived from all the simple things in life. Achievement and liberation. So you know what all that good shit feels like. You know, You've held that sun in your damn hands, Capricorn. But at the moment, you're not feeling like you've got the sun up in your hands. You feel like the sun ain't shining where you are right now. But don't you worry. You've had the sun before and you'll have it again, my darlings. Future energy. Now, this is what had me looking. Because we got Major Arcana past and Major Arcana future. Future. Judgment reversed. Love this card. There's disappointment here, delays, failure to face the facts and indecision, you know what I mean? Procrastination, could be alienation of others' affections. Could also be theft again, having something taken from you, improper judgment, or judgment being put on you that was not yours to carry. You know? People thinking bad of you and thinking that you deserve bad comeuppance kind of sensation. When you don't. That ain't the truth at all. But you yourself are starting to wonder this. This bad odds, this bad shit keeps happening to me. Like, am I doomed? Am I cursed? No, you're not. So do not stress about that shit. Advice from spirit, and this is a goodie. Page of Swords. And I love the depiction of this in this deck. Because vigilance, you know, creativity. See the light bulb? She's having, you know, she's been carried by intuitive inspiration. Now this could be someone also spying on you. This is the spying card as well. People looking, you know. But this is a lithy figure, someone that's quite smart, you know. This card symbolizes a person adept at perceiving, disconcerting, and uncovering the unknown, or what of that which is less revealed. She's learning here, this girl is. She is reading that shit. She's reading the book. She's reading the knowledge. She's taking that in. And with that, she's connected to ideas, connected to creativity, connected to insight, which would have been less obvious if she had not read this book. She would not know this. Seeking information is the key with that card. Now, view from others, outsiders looking in. There's so much swords energy up in here in Pentacle. So much swords up in here in Pentacle. Knight of Swords reverse. So view from others, outsiders looking in. Incapacity perhaps here. Imprudence, you know, stagnations. Dispute or ruin over a loved one. Impulsive mistakes, conceit, foolish energy, you know, throwing it at the whims. Simplicity at times. So people looking in are seeing you as a bit, you know, not really got it on the beat. Be a little bit flighty. Swords is air energy, a little flighty, a little flippant, a little flip-floppy, not solid. But that's the view of them. You're doing your thing. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, Capricorn. 5 of Pentacles. This broke my heart when I saw this for us. Because this is, you know, the loss. This is the destitution. This is, you could have been forced out by a partner choosing another third-party mistress situation. I always get that love vibe through here. But I see this as losing it all. To the point where you feel so destitute, you have nothing. Not a penny to your name, not a place to call home, not a bed of your own, nothing but the beeping clothes on your beeping back. I'm trying not to swear during these lot of readings. I've done enough of that this year. Trying to make a change, people. Trying to make a change, keeping it clean. But there's a real, I feel a real, with this card, you know. Don't be destitute. There's always something to grab hold of, even in the most darkest of times and places, dear Capricorn. Always. Think of the 5 of Cups, you know, 3 cups are spilled, there's still 2 to be had. There's always some sort of foundation or something to be built out of something. All you need is you, baby. All you need is you. Outcome, again, a sword card. 8 of Swords reversed. Treachery in the past and so much difficulty and hard work and depression. Disquiet. Feeling like things have been just fatal, that there's just been so much accident towards you and so much bad luck and tiding. This is leaving you now. Again, I'm going to treachery in the past, people. And you've gone through all that hard work, all that depression, all that, being subjected to, pushed to, forced through. Baby, 2021 is the year of the Capricorn, I'm telling you. And I know Capricorns out there going, oh God, they say this to us every year. No. I've never said this to you any other year, and I have not said this to any other blooming star sign either. Sorry. Nearly did a Nazi word. But Capricorn, listen to me please. 2021, astrology-wise, I'm not going to get into it now, but it is the year of the Capricorn, okay? There are certain transits coming through in 2021 that are going to shine on Capricorn, and it's about beeping time. Because Capricorn, you've been moving through the molasses for a while, guys. And 2021 is your year. Just got to close this stuff out. 2020, okay, babies? Now, with all the star signs, excuse me for a minute. So chesty today. As I was saying, with all the star signs read this month, I've pulled an additional card. This is an overall energy to see out 2020 as it is the end of 2020. And you got a beautiful card to end this on. Well, it's the Hierophant, and it is reversed. But don't worry, because foolish exercise of generosity you may have had through the 2020. You may have felt extremely vulnerable, having a frailty about you. And you've done things maybe a little bit unorthodox, or you've renunciated a lot of ways you have done things this year. This will not carry into 2021. The year of the Capricorn is coming. And it is your year, babies, next year. Since I am a Capricorn rising, I'm going to give you a piece of information. I'm changing my channel up next year, and I'll be doing planetary movements more on natal charts because I'm extremely astrology based. But I'll also be doing palmistry, ruins, and crystal ball readings on my channel next year. I'm going to do all the things I actually love, rather than tarot and oracle will still be here, but I'm putting so much more into it. There'll be a video about that, so keep posted. You heard it here first star sign to hear it. I dropped the bomb in the mic here, girls. But the Hierophant, unorthodox ways of doing things, changing that up. There'll be no more foolish exercises of generosity. You're going to be generous to yourself, my Capricorn. You're going to put yourself as number one, where in other times you have not done that. You've put others before yourself, and you have sacrificed the sugar out of that. No more for Capricorn. Capricorn, 2021 is your year, and you're going to come into your full self. I would like to say thank you so very much for joining me, not just today, but for all your support through 2020. And I really wish my beautiful Capricorns the very best, and a very happy Christmas, and a beautiful and safe new year. Leaving now 2020, moving to 2021. I cannot wait, and I cannot wait for you to be there to join me. Many blessings, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Until next year, my darlings, bye all.